I've been waiting all night.
Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the very first time, hi, my name is Alma. People really love watching my videos. So do you love watching my videos? I will let you answer that at the end of this video when you're done watching. Today's video is going to be more like a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in recent times, and I know that I haven't put out a Q&A thing on my community tab here or on Instagram. So you guys be wondering, where are the questions coming from? These are questions I have gotten over time. I would say maybe in the past couple of months, either in my comment section and maybe in my Instagram DMs, and I've just put them all together to answer in this video. Some of them also are generated questions as well, which I think you might want to know the answer to. And this is in no particular order. It's going to be about travel, lifestyle, motherhood, family, marriage, you name it. It touches everything, okay? I'm going to try and make this video not too long, just so we don't sleep here today. I'll just answer a couple of questions, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this. Grab your drink, grab your snack, because this is going to be a very interesting video. All right, let's start with family life, because you all love asking about my daily life as a mom, as a YouTuber, as a creator, juggling family life and all of that. Let's answer some questions about family life. What is the most surprising thing about becoming a parent? I became a parent for the first time 6 years ago when I had Mia Rose, and I would say you don't realize you have the strength to be a parent until you're actually in those shoes. For me personally, I've always been the type to always worry about, responsibility and all of that. But being a parent showed me that almost anybody, as long as you put your heart and mind to it, anybody can be a good parent. You have it in you, somewhere, somehow, someplace. You have it in you to be a fantastic parent. I feel like for me, it's also embracing, parenthood. Like if you embrace parenthood, trust me, you would want to give your all to your child or your children, as the case may be. So for me, I think the surprising thing about becoming a parent is that I actually had it in me to be a good parent. I did not know that. Okay, that was quite surprising. I get this one a lot, especially when I travel or when I go on holidays, vacations. How do you handle mom guilt? And if you follow me on Instagram, I've answered this question before on my stories. I do not know what mom guilt is. I have no idea what mom guilt is, okay? Why? Because the same way my kids are important, me too, I am also important, okay? I always tell people that if I am not happy as a mother, it is going to rub off on my children. I also know that the same way you give your kids amazing things like ice cream, chocolates, give them treats or give them rewards for being good kids or for doing well in school. Me also as a mother, I like to reward myself by traveling. I like to reward myself by leaving my kids behind for a few days, a few weeks, and just go and soak in a different destination without children screaming in my ear. So excuse me, but I don't know what mom guilt is. Yes, I can't say that I don't miss my kids when I travel. I definitely miss my kids. But does that translate to mom guilt? It does not translate to mom guilt for me. So how I handle mom guilt in quotes, I would say, is that I remind myself that I too, I am deserving of good things. I too, I need a break from mom life once in a while. And that keeps me going. If I am out of the country or in some hotel on a staycation, it keeps me going knowing that, see this thing I'm experiencing now, I deserve it. What is your funniest parenting moment so far? My funniest parenting moment so far, I would say, is right now, being a mom to Mia Rose and Micah at this current stage of their lives. Micah being a toddler, Mia Rose being a proper independent child at 6 years old, seeing two of them navigate their bond, their relationships, having those laughable moments. Like they have so many laughable, hilarious moments together as siblings, and it is so funny. Like it has to be the funniest moments of being a parent. Right now, what's your favorite family bonding activity? I would say my favorite family bonding activity, to be very honest, is just lying in bed together. We don't have to be doing anything too serious. I love when it's myself, my husband, and my kids in bed, just snuggling and cozying up to each other. We always find ourselves, especially in the mornings when they wake up from their room, they come over to our room and we snuggle for a few minutes. I love those moments because they are so precious, and I would always look back on them in the future. You know, when my kids have grown and they have left home, I would remember those mornings when I was snuggling with them under the blankets. Absolutely love it. What's one thing that parenting has taught you about yourself? I would say parenting has taught me patience. Parenting has taught me patience. I am not a very patient person, okay? I am actually a very impatient person. And parenting has taught me that you can actually just breathe, slow down, take your time, don't get mad, don't get upset when your child is screaming here, child number 2 is yelling there. My patience has been tested a lot as a mother, and I feel like, you know, parenting has really taught me that more patience. Handling children, you have to be extremely patient. And that's what it has taught me in a nutshell. If your kids could describe you in 3 words, what do you think they would say? This question's for Mia Rose because she's the one that has a big mouth. So I would say that if Mia Rose was to describe me in 3 words, she would say, she always tells me I'm beautiful. So she would say, Mommy, you're so beautiful. You're so cute. So I think she would describe me as beautiful. She would describe me as a disciplinarian, because I feel like I am kind of a disciplinarian when it comes to my kids. A great cook. So I feel like Mia Rose would say, my mommy is a beautiful disciplinarian that cooks amazingly well. In one sentence. Do you believe in love languages, and what is yours? I feel like, how many love languages do we even have again? I feel like we have like 5 or so. We have words of affirmation, we have gifts giving, we have touch, all those things. I feel like I don't have a favorite love language. I believe in love languages, but I love every love language. I love receiving gifts. I love hearing words of affirmation. I love intimacy and touch. I feel like I don't have a favorite. If it comes to love languages, I love every love language, if I'm being completely honest. How do you resolve conflicts in your marriage? Talk, and talk. Trust me when I tell you, you can never have too much conversations. You can never have too much talk in your marriage. I feel like talking helps a lot. In marriage, trashing out issues in silence has never worked for anybody. If you don't have a conversation with your spouse or your partner, that problem, that issue is going to continue lingering for as long as possible. What do you admire most about your spouse? This one. What do I admire most about my spouse? I would say I admire a lot of things about my spouse, okay? I admire the fact that my husband is such a calm soul. He is such a calm human being. Like, I have never met anybody as calm as my husband. I'm just being honest with you. He's such a calm soul. And in the midst of all my craziness, in the midst of all my he's the calm to my storm, okay? So yeah, I think for me, that's my favorite thing I admire most about my spouse. His calm nature. I cannot fault him for that. I love that the most about him. What's your favorite memory together as a couple? I would say in more recent times will be our recent trip to Doha. That was beautiful. We had an amazing time in Doha. And for me, I would say that trip was also a way for us to, rebond as a couple, because in the midst of marriage and raising children and daily life and activities, your marriage can get sucked up into all of that, and you're not doing as much as you should as a couple. So I feel like traveling outside the country for the first time with my husband together was really, really beautiful. And for me, it's one of my favorite memories of us right now. If you could relive one moment from your relationship, which would it be? I wish I knew, because I feel like right now there are so many moments in our relationship that I would love to relive. I can't even pick one right now, to be honest. I cannot. What is the best marriage advice you've ever received? The best marriage advice I have ever received is don't go to bed angry. As cliche as that might sound, I feel like that is one of the best marriage advice that anybody has ever given me. Thinking back now, I don't recall who gave me that advice, but I know somebody has told me that before. Yeah, and I feel like it is so apt, because going to bed angry with your spouse is only going to carry that wahala and that issue to the following day. Why not just trash everything out at once? That's my own opinion. I feel like never going to bed angry with your spouse helps your marriage or your relationship in the long run. And it's absolutely one of the best marriage advice I have received ever. Okay, so let's shift a little bit from marriage and relationships. I know you guys like stuff like that, but let's move into like lifestyle, my routines, and my personal growth as a mom and as a creator. How do you practice self-care as a busy parent slash spouse? I get this one a lot on Instagram because I feel like a lot of people do not know how to prioritize their self-care if they are busy moms, or they are very, very involved wives. They don't know how to prioritize their self-care. And I keep telling people that, see, I'm a very, very selfish person. My self-care is so important to me because for me, self-care makes me happy. Self-care makes me refreshed. Self-care makes me rejuvenated. If I do self-care, I feel like a better woman. And if I feel like a better woman, I become a happy woman. And if I'm a happy woman, my children will be happy. My husband will be happy. It's very, very, very important. I don't take self-care for granted. Be it just having my time in the morning to like take a very good shower, double cleanse my body, double cleanse my face, moisturize my body. Like I take my time when I take a shower and do my self-care in the mornings, because once upon a time, that was not me. Once upon a time, I used to rush my self-care. Does that make any sense? But now I take time, I bask in my self-care, okay? So something as easy as taking a bath in the morning and, lathering up products on your body and all of that, to going on maintenance day, doing your nails, getting a pedicure, going to the spa. Those things are very, very important. In fact, I was even telling my husband the other day that my body is beginning to ache me. It's a long time the spa saw me. And trust me when I tell you, I am definitely going to that spa very, very, very soon. Because why? My self-care is very, very important and I take it very, very seriously. What is a hobby that you wish you had more time for? Traveling, no. I wish I could travel as much as I really, really, really want to travel. If you leave me, I will travel every week, or I will travel every month or twice every month if you leave me. So that's one hobby I wish I had more time for. How do you handle criticism as a content creator? This is one question I get every time. On YouTube here, on Instagram, how do you handle negativity? How do you handle critics? I don't have anything to handle because I don't allow it into my space. If I see that kind of negativity in my space, what do? I block, I delete, I move on. Simple. If that criticism is very, very constructive, yes, I may take it and all of that. But if you're straight up coming for me, trying to be negative or trying to insult me, I would just delete and block straight. Like I don't have energy. Gone are the days when I used to argue. If I don't used to argue, I will just delete and block you. You will not see my content again. It's good for you. It's good for me like that. What is your go-to comfort meal or snack? My go-to comfort meal or snack, I would say right now, is suya. I have gotten so much into suya in the last year that I feel like suya has fast become a comfort meal for me, or a comfort snack as the case may be. In the morning I wake up, I know what my family is going to have for lunch, but at the same time, I'm thinking about how I want to, buy suya in the night or in the evening. So I feel like suya has become a comfort meal or a comfort snack for me. And if you're watching me and you don't know what suya is more like roasted protein. So it could be beef, it could be chicken, it could be kidney, it could be liver. Here in Nigeria, it's a special delicacy and is mostly sold at night, okay? Do you prefer a night out or a cozy evening at home? To be very honest, I prefer a night out. I'm in my night out stage, my night out era. You guys know this already. I love going out with my girls, just having, drinks. It doesn't even have to be like an all night outing, like clubbing or anything. No, it could just be going to a nice lounge and, having drinks, laughing, gisting. For me, one of my favorite things to do right now is to go for R&B nights and have drinks with my friends while we are serenaded to R&B music. Like, I love that so much. So yeah, R&B nights or a night out for me over a cozy evening, okay? What is one small habit that has improved your daily life? One small habit that has improved my daily life. That's a very interesting question. I think I'm going to link the answer to this question to skincare, because I wrote in my recent Marie Claire future that I got into body oils a lot this year. It has become a very, very integral part of my skincare. I cannot take a shower and do my normal body care without a body oil. Like, I cannot right now. I love body oil so much. It's a complete game changer in body care, and I did not know this, before. I just love the way my skin feels after I apply body oil on top of my moisturizing lotion. It's a game changer for body care. Trust me, I'm obsessed. So that's a very small habit, but it has improved my daily life in the sense that it has improved my body care. All right, and I love that so much. So you guys know I love to travel, so let us dive into some travel questions. What is a destination that is still on your bucket list? There are plenty. I have so many destinations on my bucket list. I still want to go to Brazil. I still want to go to Morocco. I still want to go to Albania because I've been seeing people going there recently and it's beautiful. There are so many, guys. I want to go to Italy. I still want to go to France. See, if I begin to name the countries I want to go to, there are so many, and I'll go to all of them, so help me God. Yes, I will. Do you prefer luxury travel or adventurous / budget-friendly travel? Luxury travel, any day, anytime. Hey, if I have the funds to keep funding luxury travels, I will only be going on luxury travels. What are you saying? Luxury travel anytime, any day. If you could live in another country for a year, where would it be? Unarguably the US. I think I've said this before, that if I was to move to a country or move somewhere, even if for a year, it would have to be the US, because one, I have family there, and two, I feel like it would be easier for me to navigate and get used to in terms of way of life and all of that. I feel like US for me is still topping the list for now. Let's wrap things up right now. Let's end with some fun, light-hearted questions, just a few, maybe like 2 or 3. If you had a free weekend with no responsibilities, what would you do? If I had a free weekend with no responsibilities, I would lie by the beach and sip on a margarita every single day of that weekend. Yes, that's me. I would just lie by a beautiful beach, no responsibilities that weekend. It's even paining me that we don't have beach in Abuja. It's paining me. Otherwise, every weekend you see me there. I'll just lie by the beach and be sipping on my cocktail, having a great time. Yeah, definitely. Do you prefer a big family gathering or a small intimate dinner? I think I prefer a big family gathering. I'm always all for bringing family together. And you guys would have seen this in recent videos of me, planning huge family gatherings from my mom's birthday to my brother's wedding. I just enjoy when we come together as this big family. I love that so much. I prefer that to small intimate dinners, small intimate gatherings, anytime, any day. What is a song that best describes your current life stage? It's this song. I don't know who sang this song. Maybe I'll leave her name on the screen. But the song goes like, I'm in my pretty girl era. I don't care. I'm in my pretty girl era. Because see, right now, I am currently in my pretty girl era. You cannot tell me nothing. That song best describes me now. Hey, I'm in my pretty girl era. I don't care. I'm in my pretty... Okay, guys, I think that is all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This one was a very, very random spur of the moment video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. As always, subscribe, thumbs up, and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.